What's up to my favorite bunch of beauties? Welcome back to Niecy W Beauty. My name is Denise or Niecy. If you are new here, welcome. Glad to have you. Hope you enjoy what you see and I hope you decide to subscribe. Today's video is going to be Monday morning makeup number 20. And in this video, I am going to be pretty much celebrating the fact that it is almost summer. Memorial Day is next Monday, the 30th, I think. So that is the official start of summer. So I wanted to do a summer look. I pulled out a palette that I bought last year from Give Me Glow. And did I use it? I may have used it once or twice. So good for me. But it is the Summer Vibes palette, and that is what the color story looks like. Nice bright tropical summer look to it. So I wanted to use that, and I also am going to be getting back into a couple of brands that are like OG, pretty much helped me start my channel. So I am going to be using the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Foundation. And I have it in the shade Deep. I think I used to use it in the shade Tan or something before they brought Deep out. But I do have it in the shade Deep. And I have, Laura Geller had a sale recently. Actually, this one I've had for a while, but Laura Geller had a sale recently. And it must have been like 50. It was a decent sale. So I picked up a couple of 3 new products from her. 2 of them are in stick form. So one is a blush. So it is the Italian Marble Blush Stick in Dioro Berry. And that looks like this. So I'm going to be using that. And I also picked up a bronzer stick from her, which to me is more like a contour stick. But she only had 3 choices. She had like light. And then I think she had either, I think like light, medium, and deep. So I had to get the deep. So, well, the color is Espresso Martini, but it's for deep skin tones. And it is the Italian Marble Bronzer Stick in Espresso Martini. So I'm going to use that. I am going to try to do a little bit of underpainting with the blush and the bronzer today. And then I'm going to go over top of those once I put my foundation on. And I have Laura Geller's Baked Bronze and Brighten in Deep. So I'll go over the bronzer with that. And I'm going to go over the blush stick. This is if I have to. With the Sephora, I guess they call it the Colorful Blush in the shade Over the Top. And I got this during the Sephora sale. But we are going to jump right in. I am also going to be, while I'm at it, using some products from Mally. And I'm switching out my mascara. So I'm going to be using her Open Up Volumizing Mascara, which I think replaced her original Volumizing Mascara, which I absolutely used to love. And her Open Up Mascara Primer. So I'll be using these 2. And I have an eyeliner from her. I think the same day I ordered from Laura Geller, I ordered from Mally. She had this gigantic bundle of like 10 items, or it was a bunch of items in this sort of collection. And the original price of it was like $99, which that would have been a humongous bargain. But she also had a sale, so I think I ended up paying like $65 for it. And when I tell you, it's like a blush stick. It was her, and that's what made me look for it in the first place. It was her Face Defender, which her Face Defender has new packaging, but it had the Face Defender, had a blush stick, it had this eyeliner, which is milk chocolate. It has a under eye brightener, under eye concealer. It had a couple of her eyeshadow sticks. I mean, when I say this was a bargain, this was a bargain. So I am going to get started, and I am going to zoom in. But let me just tell you what I'm drinking today. So I don't have tea today because it is warm today. It's going to be 78 degrees. So I made my own version of a Starbucks drink, and I took their cold brew in medium roast, like 12 ounces of that, and I poured a vanilla Premier protein in it, 175 calories, 7 grams of fat. So if you want to try it, and you don't have to add sugar or anything to it because the Premier protein makes it sweet enough. Perfect. It is perfect. All right, so we are going to get started, and I am going to zoom in, and I will be right back. All right, so we are back, and I have not done anything from primer to brows to nothing, so we're going to be doing everything. What I did do today, because my under eyes were feeling really delicate today for some reason, is I put the Tatcha, the serum stick, under my eyes, and I have talked to you about this before, but this is my favorite little like sort of moisturizing stick to put under my eyes, and I think you can see like some of the dewiness, but it does a good job. And I'll just kind of pat it in a little bit because I'm going to use a corrector, which I didn't show you. Also from Laura Geller, what I picked up was the Cancel and Conceal Skin Perfector in Tan Deep, and I'm going to use as like a color corrector under my eyes. But yeah, that's the only thing I have done. And what I am going to do now is use my primer, and I picked this up a while back and just haven't used it yet. And this is from Beauty Bakery. It's called the Butter Hydra Silk Primer plus antioxidants, whatever. But it looks like a stick of butter, which is what drew me to it. It's really cute, and it looks like this. It looks like it has something in it that will like put some brightness to your skin, so it doesn't look exactly white to me. It has like this pink tint to it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that on, and I'm just gonna buff it in. I have a brush dedicated to primer, which I did not know existed, but I'm glad. And it is from Real Techniques. It is the number 108 brush, and it is their primer brush. So you have the brush, and I guess like with my other Tatcha primer, it has the little scoop, so I can use that. But this brush has been perfect for sort of not blending in, for applying my primer, and it has worked with my liquid, my cream, whatever kind of primer I have been using. It has worked. I don't know what this butter primer is supposed to do. I just know it has antioxidants, and it even has, this is cute, like the little measurements on the side that's on a stick of butter. So packaging is always cute with Beauty Bakery. All I know is that it has silk and antioxidants in it, but I don't know exactly what it's supposed to do. Hopefully it will do the minimum of helping my foundation last. I am going to do my eyebrows, and I'm using the same Sephora waterproof retractable brow pencil, and this is in the shade Chocolate Brown. I use brow pencils until they are gone, so I actually need to see how much of this one I have left. Let's see. Oh, I have a good bit of it left, but I have used a bit of it, so that's good. Let's see. Alright, and I am going to sort of do the framing of my brows. And then I have another product that I just picked up that I wanted to show you. I don't know if if it's a new product or not. And we'll fill it in a little bit. But I'm going to use that other one. Alright, and your brows are definitely sisters and not twins. Because I can't get these things to look the same to save my life. One is doing this and one is doing this. But I won't press it. So, I recently picked up from NYX the Thickening Brow Mascara. And it's called Thick It, Stick It. And it looks like that. And I have used this once this week and I thought it was pretty good. Because when you got thin brows, you try to do all that you can do to make them look thicker. I tell you, but for me, it's a bit messy. Because I don't usually use like these brow mascara types of things. So to me, it is a bit messy. But I do like the way my brows look. And with that being done, let me grab a, I didn't grab my, well, let's use my oldie but goodie here. Since I didn't grab my paint pot, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Caffeine. I do have some left. I think I actually still have a backup of it too, but since this is what we have, this is what we are going to use. And I hate that out of all of them, the one I thought worked the best for people of color is the one that they discontinued. What is this brush? It's a concealer brush from Half Caked. I'm just going to use that to blend out my eyeshadow base. And I'm sure I got this in a boxy charm. And I just got, and I don't know if I want to like do a video on what was in my box, but I just got my boxy charm for May. For whatever reason, they told me in April that I had canceled my subscription when I had not. So I didn't get a April box, but I got my May box, and it came with my add-ons in it, and it also came with they have a brand called Refreshment, and I get like the replacement razor heads or whatever you want to call it. So I did get that in the box also. We're going to get started, and I am going to be using some of my IT Cosmetics brushes. I picked the, I don't know if I showed you this in the video, but I picked up that collection a while ago, like I feel like it was in the winter when they were having a sale. I picked those brushes up. So I want to use them. They've just been sitting on my makeup table over there not being used, so might as well be used. I am going to dip into the shade Skinny Dip for my transition. And I'm trying to decide, looking at this palette, what it is that I want to do today for a summer look. I don't want to go the same route I always go. but it's calling to me. Like that shade Coconut Slushy, and I'll show it to you in a minute. It's calling me. But so is the shade Summer Fling. So this is the shade Coconut Slushy, which is this gold, but this is Summer Fling. Maybe I'll use Summer Fling as like an inner corner. This one is too, which is called Fireworks. That one is calling me too. We'll find out as the video goes on what I decided to do. And if I didn't say, or if you didn't see it, this palette is from Give Me Glow. Of course, you should know that by the large pans. But let's see, because I am very indecisive right now about what I want to do. And I did bust my shorts out today, if you wanted to know. So I have shorts on today with this top from Shein. Let's see, let's go. I want to go with the shade, I think, Mango Margarita, which is this shade right here. It's like a yellow or orangey yellow shade. Oh. And I am going to go into, I need a smaller, are you smaller? Yeah. Just a smaller crease brush. And this is a Sydney Grace brush. I think it says number 12. And I am going to go into like this part of my lid. And we will pat that in for more pigmentation. And you can see it, which is what I like about Give Me Glow. Their shades are very pigmented. Now, I'm putting this mango margarita. Now I have to make this whole look cohesive. Now, what the heck am I going to do? And I just got something from my finger. Probably that watermelon shade. The watermelon shade. What do we want to use that for? This palette is just gorgeous, but this is the watermelon shade. Do we want to go right beside this with the watermelon shade? Alright, so I think I am. And I am going to take just one of my Sonia G brushes. This is the Jumbo Blender. And I think I'm going to go in. What I'm going to do is go in with the shade Orange Soda Pop first. And then we'll do the watermelon shade. I just want to kind of use everything that, ooh, that's nice and pigmented. You don't need a lot of that one, that's for sure. Let's see, I don't have let me grab my cloth so I can. Alright, so I dusted my brush off. I'm going to go back into Margarita Mango with this brush and see if this brush makes a difference. So yeah, this brush makes a difference. Yeah, much brighter. So it's all in the brushes that you use. Alright, so I'm going to dust this brush off again. I have my little microfiber cloth on my lap, and we're going to go into the shade Watermelon. which is that shade right there, and put that on the outer part. It's almost like, why did I use that color for a transition? Because I am covering it all up. Whew. Alright, and I am going to grab just a clean, I think this is clean, blender and just kind of blend together here. I should have done this first. Alright, so I am going to take the shade Fireworks, which is here, and that is going to go on my lid. And I am going to use, let's use this brush, the sorry, the Sonia G Builder brush from the Lotus collection. And I like this because it has like a square sort of head, so it'll help me to sort of do like a faux cut crease situation. And we will start here. Did I mix something? Is this a duo? It might be a little bit of a duochrome shade. Alright, so yeah, we have a little bit of a faux cut crease situation, and we'll take care of that part later. I'll just use a white. This Fireworks shade is gorgeous, but it is a bit crumbly. So I am going to take a wipe and just sort of clean up my corners here. And just sort of under and clean the corners here. Okay, and I do want to sort of just lightly, let's see, do we have, just lightly kind of deepen up this part right here. And let's see, we'll take this brush right here. And this is a Sydney Grace, one of her blending brushes also. Actually, that might be too big. Yeah, here's the smaller one. Sydney Grace brush number 13. And we're going to go into the shade Tan Lines and just slightly sort of deepen up this part here and also help blend all this stuff together. This tan line's coming off. Yeah. All right, and I almost put a white shirt on today. I dare not put a white shirt on using all of these colors. Okay, for some reason this one does not. There we go. Didn't want to behave. All right, so we are going to leave the eyes alone for a minute, and I am going to go ahead and start doing my complexion stuff. And the first things that I'm going to do are like the sort of I'm not going to underpaint when I'm using a powder foundation. We'll try it. So I'm going to put a little bit of the bronzer stick, which to me is more like a contour stick, and I'm going to put the blush stick here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and sort of blend those in. But what I want to do first is under my eyes. What is this? And oops. I'm just going to use this Morphe M167 brush, and we're going to go into the Skin Perfector from, what is her name? Laura Geller. And this is in the shade Tan Deep, if I didn't say before. And perfect shade. It is the perfect shade of orange that I have been looking for, sort of like a dark peach. So we'll just put that right there. And I feel like I need one of my Real Techniques brushes to sort of blend this in. Or actually, this is another this is a BH Cosmetics brush, and it says Dense Primer Brush, which is this big thick brush here. I don't know why my camera cut off. All right. So that is that, and I'm going to use, let's use this brush from Refer, the number 37 brush. Let me kind of dust that off a bit. The number 37, and I'll just go just like this and sort of blend this in. And let's try to keep it the same over here and sort of blend that in. Yeah, how come I look like I have more over here than I do over here? Is it the light? Yeah, it's like my blush just kind of disappeared. So let me put a little bit more. Alright, and we'll just blend that in without doing too much. Alright, so now I am going to grab the Laura Geller let's see, Balance and Brighten foundation, and I want to use a fluffy brush, but nothing that fluffy. I think I have, what is this? Let's go with, what is this? This is supposed to be, oh, let's use this one. This is a foundation brush from It Cosmetics, and we are going to go in with Laura Geller, and I am just going to tap this in. I feel like my skin is flaking right there. I still feel like I need a little bit of concealer in a few places, so let's just grab some Old Faithfuls here. I'm going to do the Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Deep Honey, and here, a little bit here, and we'll just do like a little dot here. And I'm going to use that same brush that I used for the sort of corrector. And yes, I am putting cream over, or liquid over powder. And my little chin is dark too. So, pray this comes out right, because this looks a little, light. Perfect for under my eye, for not around my face. And let me use a little bit more of the powder foundation. And just go back over those areas. Okay. All right, so what I want to do now is go over with the powder bronzer from Laura Geller, and this is her, what is it, Bronze and Brighten, Baked Bronze and Brighten in Deep. And I am going to, let's use actually this angled brush here. And oops, this is powdery too, and we'll just go, that's pretty. All right, and I am going to go over that blush with the Sephora blush and over the top. And we'll take this blush brush from It Cosmetics. I don't know what my issue is that I can't seem to keep names in my head right now, but it's just go over the top with you know what's, I feel like something is picking something up. Like I see like skin poking through, but all right. And what I did not do is get a highlighter, but let's see if this will, I don't know, let's just try that one. And this is the highlight brush from It Cosmetics, and we'll just do a little bit of something here. Oh, and if I did not say, this one is from Bare Minerals. This is one of their new ones. Gen Nude Highlighting Blush in the shade Mauve Glow. Alright. And we are going to go back to the eyes. And I am going to actually first use my eyeliner. And this is the Mally Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Liner in the shade Milk Chocolate. And I am just going to put that on the waterline. And this is one of her old school ones that you have to sharpen. She has those automatic ones too. And I'm going to go back into the palette. And I think I am going to go back into the shade Tan Lines, which was the darker brown. And I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. And we'll take this brush also from the Lotus collection, and this is the soft definer brush, and it looks like that. And we'll use this on the lower lash line. And what plans do you all have for this summer? Like, since we're talking about celebrating the fact that summer is coming in, what plans do you all have for this summer? I don't have any. Why? Because my plan is to get my knee replacement. I am going to go in with a brush from Sonia G again, and I want to definitely use this shade Summer Fling. Just dust it off a brush, and I don't know if this is going to be like completely like inappropriate for the look, but I just want to use the shade. So we are going to go right in here and bring it under here a little bit. I mean, I like it. It sort of breaks up that sort of orangey yellowy type of look that I have going on. But this one has like a gold shift to it too at the same time. Let's kind of drag that over a little bit. Alright, so we are done with the palette. I'm going to dust that off also. I definitely need to wash my brushes. And I am going to go in with this primer before I put my mascara on. And this is what the wand looks like. It is on the humongous side. Actually, let me use the mirror from here. I'm going to put this primer on and let it dry while I do my lips. Alright, so we are going to let that dry, and I am going to be, it won't stay up. I am going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink in the shade Peppy on my lips, and I'm going to be lining my lips with the Juvia's Place Luxe Liner in Cola. So we will line first. Alright. So for sure, really, I want to know what everybody is doing this summer. Hope your summer is going to be more exciting than mine is. And we'll put that. This thing feels empty. One more time. Oh, her stuff is supposed to be like vinyl, and I am barely seeing any shine at all. Alright, we're just going to stop where we are. And we'll put this back here. I am going to go ahead and do my mascara. So this is the Open Up Volumizing Mascara from Mally. Her Volumizing Mascara used to be my absolute favorite, but I think it went away for a while, and she started doing all these other mascaras, which were not to me as good. Let's go over the top because I can see the white, but I am hoping that this is the sort of same formula. I think my husband is getting ready to have somebody come and cut grass. Yay for me, because y'all gonna hear people cutting grass while I'm trying to film. Oh, if I didn't say that little collection that I got from Mally. Ooh, I got mascara on me, on my under eye. Also has this mascara in it. This one, particular one that I'm opening now, I've had. I'm just using it for the first time. But then that one also came with another mascara too. So really, really good deal. I know, and I got it directly from her website. And I believe when I looked in my email today, she has like a deal going on. So I would check it out. And let me tell you what it is so that you know what to look for just in case you want it. And I'll tell you what's in it. Give me just a second to pull her up. So her website, of course, is it's just Mally.com. And actually, too, if it's your first time ordering from her, you can get 35% off your first order. She has a sale of, well, a thing where 100% of her proceeds from her face defender, which is this here, go to, well, it's a foundation and it's called Stop AAP I Hate. So if you buy the face defender, then the proceeds will go to that. She is having a 35% off sale site-wide. Maybe it's gone. Let's see. Bestsellers. I know I need to pick up another one of her concealers because the one I got in that kit was a little too dark. So, alright, so I don't see the one that I got, which had quite a few items in it. I do see one that has her bestsellers for $99, plus you'll get $35 off of it. It has the face defender, it has 2 eyeshadow sticks, it has an eyeliner, it has a gloss, and it looks like it has a highlighter in it. I guess I was lucky, and maybe that thing sold out because people realized how much of a deal that was. But anyway, I am done. This is my summery tropical, celebrating the fact that it's getting ready to be summer look. And I am going to zoom out. And oops, nah. Okay, here we go. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. I know my eyeshadow does not go with this shirt. I don't care. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let's spray my face. A little bit of Fix Plus. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and don't let your day be a waste of makeup. Bye.